Stunning new video of a gang-fueled massacre in real time. 40 rounds fired in 6 seconds as innocent people scurry to safety.
Yo, what up, gang? Yo, welcome back to the channel, man. Listen, I have an exclusive for y'all today, man. All right, let's get to it.
A gang-fueled massacre in real time. 40 rounds fired in 6 seconds as innocent people scurry to safety. A killing field, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office, which released the footage from troubled hangout known as Taste of the City. The firefight leaving 3 dead and 10 wounded in August. This evidence released Wednesday after the FBI arrested the first of 3 alleged shooters. Prosecutors say Elijah Roy, seen highlighted in yellow, was one of 5 people to open fire.
Yo, yo, you saw that shit, bro? Yo, oh my God. Yo, listen. All right, let me just be clear, bro. Like this, what you're seeing right now is nothing new under the sun when it comes to New York. All right, this is regular stuff that happens in New York. All right, I'm not surprised by this at all, but it's frightening to watch, because think about you going to a club, just to go have a good time, with your friends or whatever it is. And the next thing you know, shots start to fire, bro. Like, that's very scary.
2 of the gunmen were killed.
Was he at the club that day?
The 25-year-old suspect's mother and sister leaving the courthouse after Roy's arraignment without comment. However, the alleged gang member cried as he was led to jail and told his family, "I want to go home."
He's a 25-year-old young man who's in federal custody, just got transported from 20-hour lockdown in North Carolina. Of course he's scared.
Hey, listen, I'm going to say this. I just want to be very, 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 very clear, frank, and transparent, bro. Like, listen, for all you young people out here, bro, like, if you're not about our life, leave that shit alone. That shit is not worth it. It's not worth it. Leave that life alone, man. I know some of y'all out here, want to be gangster and shit like that, but the truth is, it's not worth it because there's only 2 ways out of this shit, bro. It's either you're going to be killed or you're going to prison. So, again, if you're not about that life, throw that shit to the curb, all right?
Feds say they found the ex-con hiding out in North Carolina, alleging 2 Brooklyn rival gangs chose to settle a score, putting countless lives in the crosshairs. Out of the 10 shooting survivors, at least 2 have filed lawsuits against the Taste of the City lounge for not providing adequate security that night, they say, which has left them with lasting physical and emotional scars.
Okay, so just to make a point, like most places, like professional places or professional clubs in New York, and I'm sure it's everywhere that you go, like they do have security, for a lot of spots that are like just like little local spots here, there in Brooklyn. Like most of these places really don't have security. They just probably have somebody standing at a door, but not security where you're armed and shit like that. Like, but a lot of times, they do have security to secure the doors and to check everybody when they're coming inside. So it's just unfortunate. Like this spot here, they didn't have security, and that shit happened, It's just, it is what it is. This is New York. This is New York. Something is always happening in New York, bro.
One of them, Amadou Ba, is represented by attorney Nick Romcheritar.
When he entered the lounge, no one searched him. They waved him through.
Saying the 25-year-old is now unable to work his construction job after being shot in the ankle.
Because of that, he suffers from PTSD. He's scared to go into just a normal establishment.
As to who shot whom, Roy's attorney says it's unclear.
I can't make heads or tails of what is or isn't in his hand on the video. What I saw was my client leaving a establishment and falling down.
Whether he left with a smoking gun will be for a jury to decide.
Yo, this is a scary scenario, bro. Like, this is some scary shit. Like, just, like I said, imagine going to a spot, just to hang out with your friends, have a good night. And the next thing you know, it's all gunshots. What I mean? That's very scary, very frightening for anybody, But this is just the reality of just living, in this life, in this world. Like, people, shit like this happens, bro, But again, I'm just going back to you motherfuckers, all you YNs, you young niggas, you young gangster shit out here, like you trying to be hard and shit. Pause. No diddy. But yo, listen, you can't, if you're not about that life, bro, just leave that shit to the curb, bro. Like I said before, like there's only two ways out of this shit. Is either you're gonna be killed or you're gonna end up in prison. So this is just an unfortunate situation. You know, prayers go out to the families, man. You know, for all the people who got injured. You know, it's just it's fucked up, man. It's really fucked up. But listen, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. You know what I mean, let me know how you feel about it. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.